Ilia Topuria has also shown openness to moving up to the welterweight division. When asked about the possibility, he responded, "Of course, why not? It depends if the fans want to see me fight at welterweight and if there's a champion the company has at the moment. Why not? I fight to entertain people. Obviously, I also have to be motivated by the challenge." He went on to make it clear that he's not ruling anything out. "So, I'm not closing the door. If the opportunity arises and there's an exciting fight, I'll be there." With both Topuria and Makhachev eyeing welterweight, the potential for a future clash between the two, even outside the lightweight division, is becoming more realistic. Sean Brady talks Ian-Garry interaction at UFC 315. With both fighters inching closer to title contention, the welterweight landscape is heating up, and Sean Brady versus Ian-Garry is quickly becoming one of the most talked about potential matchups. Ian-Garry solidified his status as a top contender with a strong win over Carlos Prates, while Islam Makhachev's move to welterweight and Shavkat Rakhmonov's position as the likely next title challenger have complicated the immediate title picture. Still, Garry likely needs one more marquee win to truly earn his shot at the belt. On the other side, Sean Brady's momentum is undeniable after his victory over Leon Edwards, which launched him just behind Belal Muhammad in the UFC.com rankings. With both men sitting near the top, fans and analysts are calling for a head-to-head matchup to determine the true number one contender. During a recent episode of the Brady Bag Show for Steady Picks, Brady revealed details of an interaction he had with Ian-Garry at UFC 315.
But everyone I've talked to, all the media people, they all think me and Ian make the most sense. I seen Ian at the end of the fight. He was at the end of the row, and he was trying to ask me. He was like, "What do you think? Like who?" I was like, "I think me and you." I went like this to him. I was like, he was like, "What do you think?" I was like, "Me and you." But yeah, he knows I want to fight him, and Ian's not scared of me. You know, he just wants. But I think that's the fight that's going to happen.
So no handshake though.
Now after he made weight, he fist bumped me. I was just.
Jack Della, Maddalena's coach, criticizes Ian-Garry's UFC 315 fight week antics. During UFC 315 fight week, rising welterweight Ian-Garry found himself once again in the spotlight, but not for his fighting. Instead, it was a small but controversial gesture that stirred up talk. Garry had his young son approach Jack Della Maddalena with a pack of M&Ms, an act many saw as a psychological ploy, knowing JDM was deep in the middle of a strict weight cut. The move sparked mixed reactions. Some saw it as Garry being playful or trying to stay relevant, while others viewed it as a calculated attempt to get under JDM's skin. Regardless of intention, the moment didn't sit well with Della Maddalena's camp. During an interview on Submission Radio, JDM's head coach, Ben Vickers, didn't hold back and said, "We're not in this sport to become celebrities," said Jack's coach. Like Jack mentioned in his post-fight speech, "Our focus is on winning fights and being the best." Ian-Garry should spend less time trying to provoke Jack and more time learning how to finish fights, especially ones he's clearly controlling. Instead of flying all over the world chasing fame, he should be in the gym working on his power and figuring out how to close out fights. Jack's not fazed by any of that nonsense. He's one of the calmest people you'll meet. Honestly, it's all just a bit ridiculous. I don't see Ian-Garry ever holding a UFC title. Aljamain Sterling says Islam Makhachev has surpassed Khabib's legacy. When Islam Makhachev claimed the UFC lightweight title, many fans began to wonder if he could ever live up to the legacy of his mentor and close friend, Khabib Nurmagomedov. But according to former bantamweight champ Aljamain Sterling, Makhachev has not only met those expectations, he's exceeded them. In a recent video on his YouTube channel, Sterling shared his thoughts following Makhachev's record-setting title defense against Renato Moicano. With that win, Islam set the mark for the most consecutive lightweight title defenses in UFC history, edging past Khabib's total.
UFC fights, I think Islam is already past that, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Khabib's title run is definitely better.
I mean, is it though? I mean, but he's got more wins. It might be better because he's fought all 55ers. Okay, I give him that. But in terms of
It was like
wins?
Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier, Max Holloway, Ally Quinta. I think those are better.
If you enjoy our content, don't forget to like and subscribe for daily MMA news.